Hello Gemini, thank you for coming for your reading, mid-April, thoughts and feelings. Okay, we're getting the Hermit card. Feeling a little introverted during this spring, everybody's going out and having fun. Are you kind of lagging behind? Is there some kind of, something to do with your head? Some kind of regret, Gemini? Have you kind of made a decision over the past couple of weeks that you can't really follow through with? The Lovers card is about love, but can be about anything, meaning kind of like choosing one person, cutting the rest out. But it could refer to a lifestyle choice, choosing one, like a job that's all consuming, that you've cut a lot of things out for, and you're kind of regretting it a little bit, and it's forcing you inside, Geminis. And Geminis don't like to be inside. You guys like to be out and having fun, which is why this reading is quite shocking for Northern Hemisphere listeners, because the weather's just turned really beautiful. So do you enjoy kind of the corner that you find yourself in, Gemini? Because this reading looks quite ominous, but honestly, like, this card is completely, it can be remedied. This card is, about forcing yourself into a corner of thought and being unable to get out. So forming the habit of a bad thought pattern. But what you don't really notice about this card often is that this person is covering their face. They can easily take their hands away from their face and look at the quilt. And if you look carefully, on the quilt is all of the signs of the Zodiac. So look at all these options of things that you can kind of focus on rather than your internal anguish. The Lovers card and the Hermit card are very autonomous. So it feels like you've made this decision to do X, Y, Z. And you might be enjoying it, but there could be kind of like a mental anguish that comes with it, Gemini. So what have we got in terms of ways forward? The King of Cups, with the Court cards, it's really good to focus on the power of the Court card that comes through. And what the King can do is just like be really structured with their emotions and their inspiration. So it's suggesting that maybe if you do find yourself in a work situation or a romance, it's better in this instance to kind of keep your emotions to yourself, especially in a professional context. Maybe not letting everyone know how you feel. I know that that's tough at times, but sometimes it's necessary. This person can be very stoic, but sometimes you need that. And if you kind of let everything out and wear your heart on your sleeve, people can take advantage of it or see it as a weakness, which it's not, but that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So what else do we need to know about this corner that you've backed yourself into? I mean, we know not to display much emotion around it in public. I mean, obviously feel what you need to feel. I'm not saying to shut out emotion, but just when it comes to other people, let's hold it together a little bit. And then the Hierophant. So again, like, such a powerful figure here. There's really three powerful individual figures here. It feels like you're being influenced a lot by a lot of opinions and a lot of thoughts by others. So if this is you, you've got this retreat inside from a circumstance that you've brought about. You've got the Lovers card. This is like a big decision that you've made to cut you out of society in a little bit. Trying to hold your emotions together, trying to kind of like be the best at what you can be. So yeah, it's coming through as like a high pressurized relationship or a toxic work environment where you need to kind of like work hard, not display much emotion, and yeah, just like be the best and kind of act like the best in the field. Like, this is the Hierophant. This is like the champion of the church. This is the leader of a religion. And you don't get there by kind of being complacent. You get there by hard work and currying the favor of a lot of people. So yeah, this card is all about being excellent at what you're doing, and kind of successfully driving the messages of like why you're doing and what you're doing and who is it for and everything. So it feels like a promotion, Gemini, that might not be working out for you. What is a solution high key for this? Okay, wow. So the Knight of Cups comes through. So there's a lot about the emotion and how this is kind of affecting you, your emotional state. You might be feeling a little depressed about it, a little hard done by, maybe a lot of pressure. But yeah, the way out of it is actioning, a change of a manifestation, a manifestation of a changing in your emotions. Like, it's not about like displaying them, but it's about kind of changing your attitude towards it and displaying that instead, if that makes sense. So, changing your mindset about how this is making you feel. And even if it's just playing a role, like if you are feeling X, Y, and Z about it, maybe you shouldn't be displaying that. But if you kind of like turn up, and you might not be feeling the best that day, but you know, you have to like put on a brave face, and for your team or for the person you're seeing or whatever this reading's about, you need to kind of like show up and make sure that they know and everyone knows that you're doing good. This is, I don't want this reading to come across as toxic, because you're obviously feeling some type of way, and I don't want this to come across as like you just fake it till you make it. But sometimes in instances, just temporarily, you need to kind of like fake it till you make it. And this is what this card is saying to me. Don't show how you're actually feeling in the workplace. I mean, of course, like get therapy, think about it at home, communicate it with your friends and family. In the workplace, let's not show everyone how you're exactly feeling. Put on a bold face, show that instead, because the pressure of the decisions you've made and the pressure that's coming with perfection is kind of driving you inwards and doing your head in a little bit. So I hope that helps, Gemini. Please like and subscribe if this has guided you in any way, and I'll be back soon. Thank you.